Welcome, podcast listeners. It is episode number 466 of the Fret Talk podcast. You are joined this week by your host. It is me, it's BudgetPedalChap. That is me, I am that guy. Hello. You're joined, of course, by Lee Babadababadababadoo. Hello.
Here I come. Hi, everyone.
Hello. Very Doppler of you. And we are joined...
Here I go.
Oh, easy come, easy go.
Fell down a hole.
And we've got Mr. Riggs as well. Hi. Hello.
Good evening.
Bonjour. Yeah, like
Bonjour.
sweaty. Just it seems to be the case. Like
Did you hear what he
it
just
has been
called you?
warmer, hasn't it? But it's still warm. It's still like
Just called you a sweaty.
Yeah.
Or was it both of us?
It's
Sweaty,
still-
sweaty.
Yeah. It's
Sweaty.
It's bearable during the day, but it is still a little bit too warm to be cooped up in a room for about an hour and a half.
I'm quite envious, actually, because it's pretty bloody grim over here.
I mean,
Yes, it is. It's grim, boys and
I
girls.
told you so, but
Maybe that's why there's so much extreme metal that comes from Sweden. It's just like the weather's crap. You're just gonna write some angry death metal. Like,
yeah, you got to be raging at the weather.
Yeah, and not the machines. Because
Indeed.
we need the machines to keep us warm.
Yeah. You can't rage at the machines, can you? I imagine
If they break, you can.
I remember seeing this on the internet before, but I don't know what the machine they were raging against, but I assume it was a printer. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
I should tell you about my Battle of the Bands experience at school. Have I ever told you about that?
Was that
Yes.
first in a printer?
I think I've told you about it. Yeah, no, we were called a Rage Against the Coke machine.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about it later.
Nice. Before we do that, we've got to mention our sponsor, which is, of course, Affordable. I mean, they are currently. There might be two sponsors soon.
Yeah, because we have news.
We do have a bit of news.
Affordable news.
I don't know if it's official, but like the new social media is out, isn't it? So,
Yeah, it's official because they put a post out about it.
well, there you go. So yeah, Affordable/Trilogy FX. So Affordable is kind of split into two paths, isn't it? So your like premium line, the full color ones, like full color prints and like premium finishes are going under the banner of Trilogy FX now. To separate the two from, it's almost kind of like a Fender Squire situation, but without all of the suing people. So like the Trilogy is the top quality, like no expense spared, all bells and whistles, and then you've got Affordable, which will be like the stripped back versions, still like top quality circuits and whatnot, but very plain enclosures and whatnot. So yeah, that's a thing. I think we should probably do the sponsor segment properly as well. They are both a UK company, offering you boutique pedals designed and built in the UK with amazing prices, built to last. We've got the Supersonic Drive, the 800, the Filthy Rat, to name but a few, and the Home to the Create Your Own. That might fall under Trilogy, I reckon, because it's like a premium feature. Check them out at affordable.co.uk. So, gentlemen, we start these podcasts with a shit bit of news, don't we? And what is more shit than offering a cheaper alternative, which is actually £1 more?
Not much, I must say.
So
It's pretty fucking weird, isn't it? I feel like with this, Behringer have kind of like gone, I've got a really good idea, and they've got like most of the way through the process. I need to realise, hang on a minute, did anyone cost this?
yeah, because they have been doing that. They've been doing like the Zentara and the bass Brassmaster and all of those, the kind of vintage reissue ones, which are genuinely cheaper than buying an original. So they've been like, oh, let's bring these like really cool effects to the masses, and they've done it now with essentially like the wah pedal, and in doing that, I think they've figured out that actually, no, this is how much a war costs to make.
I don't know if it's the worst thing about it though. I think the name is the worst thing about it because it's like a blatant lie.
It's a play on words, isn't it? Because the original Wah pedal was the Clyde McCoy Wah Wah, which was designed to be essentially like a foot-powered trumpet mute. So, like, the Behringer one is called the real McCoy Wah Wah. So it definitely is doing a cheeky nod towards that.
And what's the term real McCoy mean?
Yeah, look, I know that, but
it's kind of like it's a lie. I don't like it. I get that it's kind of like a tongue in cheek. Oh, we're saying we're something we're not. No, we're edgy, but
no,
it gets me. It rubs me out the wrong way. That does.
I think it's more that they are trying to get as close as they can to the name without using the name because they got bitten by the Centaur. Like in the previous generation, they know they can't use they can't use this as Clyde McCoy Wah Wah because they will get their asses handed to them.
Being bitten by a Centaur would be quite difficult, really, because they're quite tall, aren't they?
Yeah,
they'd have to really put a lot of effort into biting you.
A horse bite would be worse because a lot of horses have got a bit of power behind them.
Yeah, but their mouths are closer to you than a centaur's mouth.
Yeah. I mean, centaurs have also got arms, haven't they? They could pick you up, give you a good old bite. I think we might have strayed off a little bit here, Lee.
Maybe.
Look, I understand the name, the real McCoy. It is there as a kind of cheeky nod towards the original without using the actual name. I don't think they are at all suggesting this is the real thing as opposed to all of that other stuff. I think it is just the real McCoy is a phrase and Clyde McCoy was the guy who was the original guy. So,
but tell me, Budge, if I wanted to just not get a copy and wanted to get the real thing, and this copy is £82, and I kind of wanted to get a real thing, say a good version of the real thing, maybe with like a phasal in it, how much would that cost me?
Well, so the cheapest Crybaby is at the moment £81. But yeah, as you mentioned,
but that wouldn't have a phasal inductor in it, would it?
It would indeed, Lee. It would indeed. Essentially, what the other ones have done have been like cheaper versions and affordable versions of the real thing. Like you can't buy a Centaur because they're $5,000. So here's one for like 70 quid.
Which is fair.
Yeah. Like, in terms of, like, if the sliding scale of morality, it's definitely towards the end of, like, Bill Finnegan's not going to get any money off me for buying a $5,000 one anyway.
He doesn't sell them at $5,000 though.
No, but like the ones that are going for $5,000 aren't him selling them, is what I'm saying. So he's not going to get any money for that transaction. So I'm not supporting Bill by buying that stupidly inflated Centaur. He doesn't make the Centaur anymore, and when he does, like he puts them up on eBay, and they tend to go for multiple thousands of pounds. So getting the £79 copy is, like, it is what it is. The Crybaby Wah pedal, and I think they even do like a Clyde McCoy version of it.
Can I devil's advocate? Is it voiced to be more like a Crybaby, or is it voiced to be more like a Vox? Because the real McCoy Wah is the Vox, right? The legendary,
No, it came out before Vox. It kind of is a Vox, but it was kind of like taken on by Vox after a fashion.
Well, there is a Vox real McCoy Wah.
Yeah, but that is a more modern thing. The original Wah was it was made in Italy. Who fucking made that?
But okay, getting too far. The Behringer one, is it voiced after the Vox or a Crybaby? Because they sound different to my ears. I've never liked the Vox.
It's the Zach Wild one.
I thought it was the
Because
Dunlop one.
the Vox Real McCoy that's meant to be the replica of
The Clive McCoy.
is £145. So if it's voiced after that one, if it's voiced after that one, then fair enough. If it's voiced to be like the, a standard Crybaby, then it makes no sense whatsoever.
Yeah,
so I'm just wondering which one it's trying to replicate. Because if a quick little bit of research, to me, it's trying to be like the Vox VRM1, which is the 145 or 200 quid at full price Vox Wah.
I mean, it certainly does look more Vox than it does Crybaby.
That's what I think them doing. That's what I think they're doing. Just that's my view anyway. Obviously, I could be miles away.
No, yeah, you could be.
Like, personally, I'd still have the Crybaby. I much prefer Crybabies to Vox Wahs.
Yeah, Crybaby suits your playing. It's like part of your playing.
Yeah, 100%. I've used Crybabies. I've got a few of them. But yeah, no. What I think they're trying to do, like a cheap version of the near 200 quid Vox one that seems to be on sale a lot for less.
Yeah.
Either way, it's a bit silly. My other question would be, if you do compare the Behringer one to the Dunlop one, is the Behringer one? I can't find any materials. Is it plastic?
No, it is metal. I'm pretty sure it's. I'm pretty sure it's a metal enclosure.
Yeah, I mean,
fair enough.
I've got to say, I quite like it. I like that it's got the jacks at the top rather than being on the side because they're big boys anyway. It looks like it's an original enclosure, although that's hard to tell. I like that it's got the LED on the side. It's quite nice.
So
apart from it's got Behringer written on it.
I watched the video on it, like the standard video that Behringer brings out with all of these releases, and they said it is halfway between like your standard Crybaby enclosure and the mini Crybaby. So it is a smaller wah. So it's designed to be a little bit more pedalboard friendly. It's metal enclosure, and yeah, there's part of this article as well says that it should be $69.99.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, nice.
So maybe it's only Toman that are doing it for $82, and you can get it. I don't know. It might be worth having a look on Anderton's. Yeah, go on. I'm on there now. Let's have a goosey gander. What's it called? The Real McCoy. Have they got it? No, they've got the Vox one for $199.
Yeah, so everything we're saying is wrong.
I think that's the one it's trying to.
Yeah, look, it does look that way, doesn't it? It does look that way.
That's my impression. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. The video that I watched, it didn't sound that great.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, if it's meant to sound like the Vox one, I honestly don't think they sound very good. Like, honestly, the real bit of consumer advice is whatever you do, just get a Crybaby. Just get the standard Crybaby because it will sound better.
Yeah, I mean,
Vox have one called the Real McCoy.
Do they?
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, it's easy to pinpoint.
Turns out I'm not going mad.
Yeah. Oh dear.
That's good news anyway.
So there you go. That's the shit news for this week. That Behringer brings out a wah pedal, and it's like you could just get a Crybaby.
It might be more expensive than the cheapest Crybaby, but it might not be.
Yeah, I mean you can get a Crybaby with a phasal inductor for less. So,
and this for more money at in the same shop.
Yeah. So that's the kind of the deal with that.
But when we look online, it's hard to get any other verified prices. So the only verified prices I can see on it are from Toman. So
yeah, maybe they've got it up early. Right, gentlemen, that was a nice.
We call that morning glory.
Indeed, that was a nice little simple shit news. That was actually, weren't it? Alex, I'm really interested in hearing what you've been up to this week, because you did a little experiment, didn't you?
It's quite on topic, yeah. So yeah, we pitted in the studio, in rehearsal room. We put a GP50 through. So we got 2 of the 100-watt Harley Benton power amps.
Yeah.
The pedal board friendly ones. So we got 2 of those, and we were going to use 2 Velton GP50s to emulate 2 Randall T2 heads.
Yeah.
Which are the heads that...
That's the liquid
Taurus...
Terminator, isn't it? T1000.
So, no, I think they're called T2, aren't they? But yeah, so the heads that the guitarist from Donker Knoffel uses are
Bless you, yeah.
Bless you.
T2s. Randall T2s, and his other one is a modified, so a kind of boosted.
Yeah.
It's the Gus G. For anyone who's really into their Randall amps, it's the Gus G modified one.
Thank you, Alex.
So yeah, we were going to have 2 GP50s running the NAM profile of the boosted Randall T2, but we only had one to hand because there was a stocking issue at a certain German website.
Yeah, they don't sell stockings.
And Summers do.
So I brought along my Pocket Master and loaded.
Also available at Ann Summers.
Pocket Master, yes.
I wouldn't doubt it.
A small plastic device with
love it, baby.
Yeah, USB-C powered. Yeah. Lasts for much longer than a session.
Depends who you are.
Multiple sessions without recharging. So yeah, we put the Pocket Master down on his board, and yeah, we loaded exactly the same capture on both, and just ran them through very similar cabs, and to our surprise, the Velton just sounded way better than what the Pocket Master sounded. Without tweaking anything, straight out, it just sounded better, fuller. It just sounded better. I don't really know how to describe it. Just the overall quality was better. It was fuller. There was, there was just more to it. It just sounded better. And yeah, it didn't matter what I did with the EQs. I tried changing the EQs of the capture itself and volume. I tried putting in a couple of EQs afterwards, and yeah, could not get the Pocket Master to sound as good as the Velton with the same profile. So yeah, I think what it shows is that yes, you can have 2 products that both run NAM captures, but they are not created equal in any way, and it's kind of a good thing because one's £39 and the other is £100. So,
yeah, if they did, you'd be a little bit annoyed.
If they sounded the same, but the GP50, it's bigger, it's got 2-foot switches, etc. Well, the Pocket Master does as well. Anyway,
no, it doesn't. It's got two rubber blancmange buttons.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, no, it was good to see that actually the more expensive product sounded far superior in the room.
Yeah,
might not be something that at a desk with an interface that you can necessarily hear, but once you put it through 100-watt pair of power amps through 2 4x12s, the difference was quite staggering actually. I was quite surprised, but at the same time, pretty happy that the Velton came out on top because we've now bought another Velton.
Yeah, you'd already committed to that.
GP50. So yeah, there is another GP50 to go on the board next time we're in the studio. So
I'm having a look, right, and at the specs of them, because I thought, okay, this is going to be cleaned up by just looking at the specs and seeing like which one's going to have like 30 dB and one's not, or something along those lines. They're basically the same chips, same power, same processing, same. Yeah, same chips, same everything. There's a slight difference in, where did it mention it? Yeah, it was. They're both 24-bit ADA conversions. Both run at 44.1 kilohertz, so there shouldn't be any difference there. One has, and this is a nod towards the Sonic Cake, that has slightly cleaner signal output, reported at 103 decibels as opposed to 100 decibels in the Velton.
Signal to noise ratio.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It looks like they're exactly the same basic pedal.
So if you're saying I'm surprised if the processor's the same, but if that's what you're saying, then my guess is the translation of the capture to their proprietary.
Yeah, the conversion.
The conversion is
where the issue is.
Yeah, where that's tripped up. And it's not as good.
So I mean, without knowing any of that kind of spec sheet nonsense, because I don't look into that. I tend to use them and kind of feel the difference. Because if you can't hear or feel a difference between them, then
absolutely. I think that's what we were saying last week. If you have to start analysing, the frequency response of these things, if you can't hear the difference, then
what's the point? So I tend to do that, but I've always felt that the Velton stuff works better for higher gain, and the Sonic 8 works better for that kind of mid gain and cleaner stuff. And I never could understand why. But maybe it's a way that the conversions for the Sonic 8 lean themselves towards that kind of mid gain and lower cleaner stuff.
Yeah, which makes and the fact that you've just said that and what I've experienced in the room, for me, heavily biased towards heavier tones. Like, should I have bought a GP5 to have at home?
Don't forget about that Donker Knoffel ballad. I mean, you might want to keep the Sonic Cake for when you bring the piano out.
There are some sections that do,
There's not.
There are. You'd be surprised. But yeah, like having heard the two, back to back, or in stereo, one in cab on one side of the room and one in the other. Like for home use, should I have bought the GP5? Really?
Well, I mean, you're just messing around on it, and you really like it. So
it's only Pocket Master. It's fine for home use. Yeah.
Yeah, you're only a little bit disappointed in when they're relative to one another. When you've got it in isolation, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
It's fine. It's just knowing that the Velton, the difference was quite surprising in the room in a studio at full pelt. 200 watts. Cuddling your ears.
But it's like that.
Yeah, really interesting. Yeah, really interesting to directly compare.
Oh, I know what happened. Did you use the Velton first?
Yes.
And then after your ears had bled, then you listened to the...
It wasn't that loud. And I wear earplugs. Or ear protection.
It doesn't matter where you go, it always has ear protection on him.
Yeah.
You got it.
I always carry protection. Always. It's the best way. But thanks for asking. It was a really good comparison in the room. And hats off to Velton to, their conversion is better. I can't wait to try some A2 stuff, really.
Yes. I've got some news on that, actually.
So have I.
Ooh.
We were questioning last week whether the Sonolab, the little, what's it called, Stomp Station, will play A2 captures, and yes, it does. With the latest update, it does do A2. It does do A2.
You guys telling me this sort of stuff like the day before I get paid is really not good timing.
Well, I'm about to kind of blow it wide open again. So I've not tried it myself. However, this thing that I'd written off for 2 years,
the Ampero,
the Hotone Ampero Mini, Hot 1 amp Ampero Mini.
Is that the one I've got a foot switch for?
Yeah, it is indeed. Yeah, the one that I went, it would be competitive if it only did NAM profiling, and then found out a week later, actually, they did a NAM profile update. Apparently, their NAM 2 profiling update has already gone live. So it is powerful. It is A2 Lite, and which is what you would expect because this is a very old unit.
but very old to us because we like get new gear through all the time. But I mean, it's what, 5 years old max?
Yeah, something along those lines. And in the terms of like modelling, that is because like the kind of the law of computing is that it's every year or every 2 years it like processing power doubles or the price halves.
I think it's both.
Yeah, it's both.
It's
what's that law? What's the law where it can't go on forever? Some guy's name. It's someone's name. It's a law that like the Mercury can only get so small, and then it gets down to the size of like a
Freddie Mercury law.
It's like, well, what are you going to do? Sod's law.
But yeah, so like I potentially have got A2 Lite available to me in hardware here. So I might have to. I've got shitloads of stuff to do because like we're basically like front loading a lot of like podcasts and content these couple of weeks because I'm going on holiday for a couple of weeks in August, and we're trying to make it so that there's no breaks in the content.
Sounds like you're going to be busy.
I'm already kind of. I did
need that holiday.
Yeah, I did two no talkal tones, both yesterday and today, and I need to do another 2 more to kind of be at the bare minimum in terms of content for my channel. Because as long as there's a no talkal tone per week, then I'm covered. The extra stuff is additional, but like it's the stuff that I'm really excited about is this like A2 NAM profiling. I want to do a video.
I think I speak for everyone. We want to hear it.
Yeah. So I have a feeling I'm not only going to be doing like editing 4 podcasts in the next 2 weeks, and at least 4 guitar videos for my channel. I might have to throw another one in there where I do like NAM A2 profiling on hardware.
I've just thought of what the page content can be about, and remind me, it's about explaining guitar gear passionately to people who don't give a fuck.
Okay. It sounds like Lee's had a moment this week.
Yes, I had to do it, and it was not a pleasant experience.
Right, entertain the troops.
My old man said, follow the van and don't dilly-dally on the way.
Very good. I mean, what you could have done is it says, okay, like our next bit of news here is the Harley Benton Fusion T, Fusion T2.
Cue me up a little bit more in advance and I'll be fine. It's like, and do this.
Yeah, so Harley Benton Fusion T was their take on the kind of super telly, almost like the super strat version of a telly. I've got one of the original ones. It was lovely. I still use it occasionally. It's not in heavy rotation because I've got so many blooming guitars, but it's like a dual humbucker trem, roasted maple neck, stainless steel frets. It's a kitted out T-shaped guitar. They recently did...
I want to see a good guitar in the shape of a T.
I put it full. They did the Fusion 4s recently, which had some quite noticeable improvements, like changes, I would say, because not necessarily improvements. They're all kitted out with Babix bridges now, because I think Thomann have got a link in with Babix. Their switching system isn't just your kind of standard switching with like some coil taps, but it's also got this like mod switch, which allows for some weird alternative pickup switching, a bit like the switching on the Ibanez AZ series. I think it's called like the Mod 9 or something like that.
Yeah, and it's got a shit ton of different like do like parallel pickups or something like that, so they don't cascade into each other or something along those lines.
Yeah, it's something along those lines. So it basically means that instead of, because it's dual humbucker, so instead of just having like your 3 standard options and then some coil splits. You've now got like multiple options for it. Their tuners, I believe, were changed as well. They've now got the Tesla pickups as well. Yeah, there you go. Babbitt's bridges instead of Wilkinson. And there you go. So they are 5-way switches as well. So you've got neck pickup, coil split, both bridge pickup, coil split, and then bridge pickup. And then you've got the auto switch, which additional ghost coil is engaged on both pickups depending on the okay, so that's then like a hum cancelling mode for this one, which is really nice. So you get hum cancelling in all positions. Very cool.
White one's nice. And the purple one.
Yeah. I mean, they're in some really nice colours. You've also got like a kind of Jim Rooty one with the reverse headstock and like active
they should have done
pickups.
that in white, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
I'm just looking at that. I'm looking at that one.
Of course you are.
Of course I am. It's got EMGs in it.
It has got EMGs, yeah.
420. No, hang on. £425 for that spec is nuts.
What
I have quickly just
EMGs?
read
You got to ask,
well,
haven't you? What
yeah,
EMGs?
no, that's what I'm reading. The EMG
Retroactives, yeah.
70s. I've read somewhere that they're not particularly good. I haven't heard them, so I can't comment. Ignoring that just for a sec, the rest of the spec with, a pair of branded EMGs that are 180 quid on their own, that's absolutely bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that roasted maple, everything, like just everything about it. Like I kind of want it.
Mm.
And if the pickups are awful, I know exactly what ones I'd put in there. So,
Come on,
trusty Seymour Duncan, Nazgul, and Sentience. I would swap them so quick if they were bad.
That's it. If you're not driving to work, take a swig, because that is one of the Fretzel bingo drinking game.
Yeah.
They're already drunk from the NARM profiling.
Yeah, I can't take any more. Stop.
I mean, they're not going to be awful pickups. Like maybe people poo-poo them. Like,
They might.
I have to do a bit more research, but I mean, EMGs don't do awful pickups. Like, I mean, some people don't like them. To be fair, yeah. I mean, okay, a lot of people don't like them, but I reckon they probably sound fine.
Yeah,
I have to do my research, but yeah, no, I'm absolutely blown away, and yeah, obviously that's the one that appeals to me, but I'm going to stop monopolising this segment because I've seen something I like.
No, absolutely, go for it. I've noticed the gold top, and I'm like, yes.
I was looking at that. Don't the pickups look like they're white in that picture?
They do a bit, yeah.
I was staring at it for ages, like,
yeah,
that's a really shit combination, and realised that they were
probably silver. Yeah,
like chrome, yeah.
But then they've got like chrome, or maybe even gold, actually, tuners. Because the tuners
got black fucking
and then a black bridge. Love that.
No, it's wrong.
They've
got some left-handed ones in this range as well. Interestingly, if you're a lefty,
yeah, they do. They do support the lefties amongst us, which is really cool. And if you wanted one of
that's fucking horrible. That is a really bad choice for a bridge on that.
Yeah, the bridge looks out of place on the gold top one.
No, I love it
for sure.
Love it.
It looks like someone's put a bridge on a guitar that doesn't even work.
What, these are Babbitt's bridges? These are going to work fine.
Yeah, but it looks like someone has put a bridge, put the only bridge they could find on the guitar because theirs broke.
From like a spare parts bin or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Nah, I love it, and I won't hear anything bad said about my baby. But yeah, I think we can all agree that the specs are quite insane for the price.
Outrageous for the prices.
Yeah, because
you've got like carved cutaway on the back for good access as well.
Yeah,
big old carve as well. Have you seen it?
So we're talking like about 400 quid, aren't we, for most of these?
There's currently a B stock of that one with the AMGs for 379.
Ooh, yeah.
With slight traces of use. I mean, come on.
425 for
Like
the
traces of use.
Like for you're talking £380 with a set of pickups that on their own cost
180 quid. Yeah.
Do you guys
Like,
mention
come
that
on.
it's got locking tuners?
Yeah, the Jinho ones. I've got those on my Fusion, and they are staggered locking tuners as well.
Jesus.
But they also come with a roller string nut as well. Like
They've gone for a long run, have they?
Yeah, yes, they have gone for a long run. Yes, Lee. Oh dear. Yeah. So, like insane specs, and they've only got better since the Fusion T1. Like with these Babix bridges, I love the Babix bridges in terms of like just how over engineered they are.
There's one thing about like we mentioned locking tuner. It's just come to mind. Not all locking tuners are equal, but some can't.
No, they're staggered.
Some can't take thicker string gauges, and I'm realizing I'm talking to two people who don't really do thick string gauges, right?
Mm-hmm.
I played 13s when I first started playing because I was told that's what Zach Wild used. But that's as far as I went. I've actually been considering 9s recently.
On one of my Les Pauls, the locking tuners on there could not take the E string, the bottom. I think it was a 56, so it couldn't lock onto it. All my other guitars absolutely fine with much thicker strings. But yeah, the Gibson locking tuners, I think they're Grover ones. Yeah, they couldn't take a 56, so I think a massive design flaw. But I'm sure they haven't done that with this. And if they can take a good chunky string gauge, then it's an absolute winner for a dropped, like,
Glad you finished that sentence.
Yeah.
What did I say?
If they can take a big chunky. And then you paused.
A big, thick, chunky.
This
string
white
gauge
one is really nice, apart from the fact that one of the pickups is a zebra and one of the pickups is a giraffe. I mean, is just a dark chrome. If they were both dark chrome, this would look fucking wicked. Or if they were both zebra, this would look really nice.
I love the mismatching.
I don't.
Oh, you like that?
Yeah.
I don't like the mismatch.
Love it.
That looks weird.
But the rest of it, I really like this dark chrome light on the bridge. I would buy that. It's really nice, that guitar.
Go on then. Dare you?
It's all.
I ain't got money, mate.
3 interest-free payments on PayPal credit.
Mate, I've got a lot of fucking payments to deal with as it is. I'm not buying any more guitars. I do. Last thing I need right now is a fucking Harley Benton guitar.
Yeah, I mean you're pretty sorted with your.
I've got
guitars.
good ass guitars. This just looks pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, they do, and they will be decent guitars as well. I can pretty much guarantee it.
You know what? Just imagine being at the start of your guitar journey when you've got guitars like this available. I mean, it's amazing,
crazy
isn't
time
it?
to be alive.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
Like, not saying we had.
Well, no, it's not. It's a shit time to be alive,
guitars,
but it's a really good time to be a new player.
Absolutely, yeah. And it doesn't surprise me that kids quite young are getting insanely good because they've got access to very good instruments for less money and all the online resources in the world pretty much for free.
Yeah. I mean, they can go and like just play any amp now on like using the NARM profiles.
Well,
Take a drink.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Like for the sake of about 40 quid, you can get a Pocket Master. And you've got access to all
You can just plug into your guitar. You could just plug into your computer. Most people don't have physical amps. Most people just play via their computer now.
I think a lot of people do. Surprising amount of people do. But you can't download a guitar. So to get a guitar like this,
you wouldn't download a guitar.
I thought that as I said it, I was like, that sounds like those.
Can you though? Can you 3D? Can you buy can you 3D print a guitar?
Pretty sure someone has.
Oh, it wouldn't be good.
You
though.
can't 3D print everything. But no, I'm just blown away by this series. That's it.
Speaking of being blown away by this series, Lee, you built a pedal board this week.
I did.
Good. Excellent.
That was a really good section of updates.
I did. And it's right next to me. And guess what?
What, Lee?
Really fucking good. It's really, 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 really good.
What did you use? Like pedal train or?
Yeah, absolutely. And temper board and Aldrin Ash and custom. No, I used a rock board.
Interesting
Yes,
choice.
I did.
You shock me.
I think it's a quad 4.4. Hang on, let me just check.
Lee checks thing on the internet. Checks thing
I
on
wasn't
the
checking on the
internet.
internet. It's fucking next to me. Penis.
We're on the internet though. I'm not checking your penis. Put it away. Show me the board.
Never ever check my penis.
I never
Right.
do. No.
Is it a nice big one, Lee?
It's big.
Whoa-hoy.
So I've put this board together primarily for when I'm doing demos because I had a load of pedals in front of me, and what I'd done is the pedals were behind the monitor, and in front of them, and just underneath the monitor was my ES8, which I was using for controlling things. But I found that I kept having to really turn controls and stuff like that. And some of the pedals I was using, I wasn't overly happy with like the tones I was getting. So I was like, right, okay, I'm going to build a board and I'm going to do it really good. So as you know, with the rock board stuff, it's modular, so you can add like loads of different things to it. So I've gone really over the top and like use a bit of everything that I've got. So the most important thing that I've done though is the wiring, and I've been really, really, really anal with the wiring. So I've made sure that every cable is tied down. You know, when you see these boards and they're really neat underneath.
Yes.
I've gone in that sort of direction with it as much as I can. And there are LEDs underneath, and all the signal cables are running along the bottom, so it's all routed down through the legs, because you can put cables through the legs on the rock boards. So I've routed them through the legs and then down along the bottom and back up, because I've used DIY kits for the cables, which are obviously Rockball ones as well. I've just stuck completely on brand on this because I'm going to do some filming and like some shorts on it and stuff like that, and like take some nice photos of it for work. But yeah, we've got the LEDs underneath. I've got the two lamps. I've got one on either side that come up and over the board, so I can see it nice and clearly, and I can run them all at like whatever colour. So I've been running them all purple because it looks cool. On the board, I've got my ES8, of course, which is my MIDI switcher, but not MIDI switcher, sorry, loop switcher, which also does the MIDI. I also have in loop 1, I've got my Origin Cali 76, because I love that compressor. It's really, really good. I've used it for years and it's part of my sound. In loop 2, I'm going to have cables coming out of one of the mods on the back, so I can run any pedal I want. And because the ES8 can move things anywhere in the chain, it means I can then move it wherever I want it.
Yeah.
Then loop 3, I've got the Fawn Sound Labs Cash Black Swamp, which is the fuzz, because I was using other fuzzes because I wanted the octaving effect, but I just kept coming back to the Black Swamp because I can get loads of different sounds on it, and they're all very, very good. And it's really simple to dial in. And it can do that distortion sort of sound as well, so I'm quite happy with that. From there, I've gone on to the Archer Select, which is the clon that with all the different diodes that you can choose, but it still goes back to the original clon diodes as well, because the first few that came out from them had the original diodes, which basically no one can get anymore, unless you take a clon apart to make another clon out of it.
Seems counterintuitive, that does.
Yeah. From there, we've got the Brothers AM, which is the Chase Bliss and Analog Man King of Tone collab. So I've got that, which is really nice. Sorry, I'm boring you. And then I've gone on to the Hammer-On, which I'm using basically as an arpeggiator, because it's just really good at that. And that's all I'm using it for, effectively. And I'm going to put a really nice sequence into that. From there, I'm going to the Eventide H90, and that's doing all of my cool stuff. So it's doing my modulations, it's doing my anything I wanted to. It can do my reverbs and everything as well, but it can do delays, it can do overdrive, it can do almost anything. But it does 2 algorithms at the same time, and the algorithms are fantastic, and it can do my doubling effect as well. But remember, I can move any of these around wherever I want. The last 2 are a little bit more difficult because they're in stereo. And the last one is the brand new Strymon Timeline MX, which I tried today for the first time in stereo, and it was splendid. Sounded really, really nice.
They're very pretty. It was splendid.
Splendid. It was beautiful. So yeah, I've got this board. I've used the mods, which are basically patch bays, which connect into the rug board, and I've got the I've wired them up so I can run out mono, I can run out stereo, I can also run out. I won't go into that. There's a new product coming soon which will expand what we can do, and I'll tell all about that later.
Dolby 5.1.
Really cool. Yeah, for your board. But I've also wired it up so I can put an expression pedal into it just by plugging into the back. So I've got my mission what are they called? Mission
control.
Is it mission control? No, it's not. It's just mission expression pedals, isn't it? I think so. Anyway, the really nice expression pedals, and I might stick that under my desk. And like, can be. But yeah, because I've got it all wired up with MIDI as well. But all of the MIDI cable is not anywhere near any of the power cable. The power cable is not anywhere near the signal cables, and the signal cables are not near MIDI cables. So I've got enough room under there just to keep everything nicely separated.
Yeah. And
then I plugged it in, and I got signal through first time. I was really happy about that. And it was just quiet. No hiss, no bullshit, no nothing. It was just really, really pristine sound. Basically as good as if I just plugged into the amp. Because when you're on the ESA, it's just straight through anyway.
Yeah, it cuts out everything that you don't need in there.
Exactly, and that's the beautiful thing when you do add something into it, because it's all on the board. The cables are really short between the pedals anyway. And it's gorgeous. I've got my Pitch Black Mini on there as well. I know the Eventide has a tuner on it, but I put that on the side because the ES8 has a dedicated tuner out. So when I just have that on, it can run all the time, and it's not going to like kill my signal. And the ES8's got a mute switch on it, so it doesn't really matter.
Nice. And when do we get a chance to hear this wonderful creation?
Tomorrow. No, not tomorrow, because tomorrow we're just going to focus on the timeline, and then I'm going to put the timeline back on the board. I don't think I'm happy enough with it quite yet, because I need to dial in all the time. So I might have it ready for tomorrow night. I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow because I start holiday the day after. So I need to make sure everything that is needed for next week is done. That's the thing, isn't it? You go and take holiday, but you got to do 2 weeks worth of work the week before.
yeah. That's it.
So yeah, I'm really happy to have a nice proper board again, because it's been a while. Yeah. But I've also built it so I can put it on the floor as well.
Oh, like a proper board.
Yeah, exactly.
Very nice.
So that's my plan, is I can actually take this down and play with my amps, as well as like have it up here. And if I have it as my main board that I'm playing with all the time, then I'm going to get the tones nailed.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's my plan. Very happy with it.
Good.
Are there any pedals on there that you're interested in?
I mean, I want to hear that MX. I definitely want to. I'm very interested in hearing that one, because I've avoided a lot of the hype for that one.
I think tomorrow, if we can, yeah, I'll get it working, and I think we'll try and run it in stereo.
Ooh.
Yeah, if we can pan it left and right, then it'll be pretty damn good. That'll be really nice for. Can we do stereo on like live streaming?
I don't know.
I think we can. Gonna have to try it.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem, that does.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll work it out.
Nice. Right. Do we want to do one last little bit of news? I know I've done some stuff this week, but fuck that.
Well, I want to know about this. I want to know about this thing you've done about. You had a rant, didn't you?
Well, it follows on from my kind of deep dive into pedal companies series. Because I've done one about Behringer, I've done one about TC, and now I've done one about Demon Effects. But we are going to talk about that on the Patreon this week, because we're gonna end the last one with a bit of news, which is Epiphone. Usually we mention them through gritted teeth and go, oh, why is it so much? But this week, no, Epiphone have done a good thing. Last week, Billy Joe Armstrong released the ship mod Marshall. And like, it was expensive, but it was it was kind of cool. This week they've done a limited edition version of his Les Paul Jr. in the Epiphone lineup. They had one before which was white, and it looks really cool.
Was it all white?
It was all white, yeah. It was exactly the kind of Les Paul Jr. that he plays, but they've done one in radiant red, which is kind of almost like a pinky red, isn't it?
This is kind of like the red that what's his name guitar? His Strat comes in, fucking From the Shadows.
Oh, Hank Marvin.
Yeah, it's kind of like that Hank Marvin red. Went after a couple of years.
Yeah, I mean, Gary Moore had a very similar red Strat, which was very, very well known. It is what it is. It's like a really simple guitar, like mahogany body, mahogany set neck, laurel fretboards, 22 medium jumbo frets, and the scale length that you would expect. It's got a P90 Epiphone Pro dog ear bridge pickup, which is not just generic ceramic crap. It is one of the kind of named. It's not the highest spec that Epiphone do, because sometimes they use Gibson pickups, don't they? But this one's like the high end Epiphone pickup. It also comes with a gig bag with a leopard print interior, which is also, sorry, not a gig bag, like a hard case with a leopard print interior. Yeah. Looks phenomenal.
I don't like leopard print. I hate leopard print. I really do. I don't know why. I just hate leopard print.
I don't think they used real leopards, I'll be honest. I think it might be...
How do you think they get the print, man? They dip them in ink and then they dip the leopard against it.
Yeah, like a kind of lino printing.
But lino.
Oh my God, from the Thundercats. So this, because it's a signature, because it comes with a case, you'd be thinking maybe like £800
minimum.
Yeah, but they've done it at 488, which is a pretty decent price. I know it's a very simple guitar, like it's the kind of student model from the Gibson catalogue many years back, and everything's a little bit simple because it's like the non-intonatable bridge, like the lightning bolt bridge, which you can move, you can kind of tilt back and forth a little bit. But is that the one? That the exact kind of one? But look, it's period correct, isn't it? It's the kind of thing you'd expect on a Junior, and yeah, like it's hard to fault it. It's hard to fault it. Like £500 for a guitar and a case is not.
Do you know what? I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's fucking gorgeous.
Yeah.
Someone pulls this out at a jam night or a gig or something, you know what sort of music you're listening to.
Well, do you though? Because like a P90 Leyden guitar, you're expecting something a bit rocky, but you could easily have someone doing blues on it as well.
Yeah, but they're not gonna have like, they're not going to have this particular guitar and going, well, they might, but they shouldn't be.
That is a very nice guitar you are showing us, Alex.
Yeah, sorry, I can't help but compare this to one of my guitars.
How much did you pay for that?
Well, this is it. I've got a double cut Junior with a single P90 with the wraparound bridge with, a nicer red, a deeper red. But when I got this about 12 years ago, I swear I paid about £500 for it.
Yeah.
It's a full American Gibson.
Yeah. Try get that for 500 quid these days, though.
Well, that's it. And I was just looking online, and I got an absolute steal, really. If you compare it to what you can get now. I
mean, you didn't even batter an eyelid, but I think when you said how much it was, you were like, tried it, and you were like, yep.
Yeah. I think we mentioned it before. Lee and I were in a shop, and we were trying the blue guitar.
That's it, the Thomas Bluke Amp 1.
Amp 1, yeah. So we were just trying that on a board, and I just happened to have this guitar, and I ended up buying the guitar I was just using to demo out this blue guitar amp. I just asked how much it was, and he was like, "Oh yeah, it's 400 and something, 500 or something." It was around, it was around that sort of money, and I was like, I'd be an idiot not to buy this. And it's got a lovely flame on the back of the maple neck. It's really nice,
gorgeous. It really is.
Absolutely stunning
lovely guitar. If I had the money, I would have bought it myself.
Yeah, very really similar nice. Sort of vibe to this. Apart from it's double cut, and I personally like the deeper red on this one compared to the.
Show us it. That's the traditional mahogany.
Yeah, it's a deeper red, and it's
a bit like a Gordon Smith.
It's absolutely stunning. Very, a bit like the Gordon Smith sort of thing. But it's absolutely stunning. But you can't buy something like this for the sort of money I bought it for. It's
you're like a bloody boomer, like talking about like, oh yeah, when I bought my house, it cost me 3 years worth of my wages.
I was incredibly lucky, but I can't help but draw comparisons to it. But looking at the price of other Epiphones, this is a good deal.
Well, funny enough, I was just looking at the Gibsons, and like in Sweden, this particular guitar is 6,399 krona, and the TV yellow Gibson version is 15,290.
Yeah.
So it's like more than twice the cost.
Over double.
Yeah. I mean, even second hand, you can buy something similar to mine. Actually, the double cuts on them, they are okay. So the one I've got is about £800 second hand now.
Jeez.
So that's
for the Gibson.
For the one I've got, yeah.
Oh, that's still cheap.
It's still quite good value.
But I would say that when you're looking at a guitar like this, and you're looking at like you're a punk rock fan, if you want to call them punk rock, but you buy this for like playing rock, for playing power chords effectively. Let's not beat around the bush. You buy this for playing power chords and being like, you might beat your guitar up, you might leave it and lean against walls and stuff like that. It's going to get chips on it. It's going to get that. Don't really fucking matter that it says Epiphone on it. You're playing your guitar to play it. You're not playing it to like to be like, oh yes, I have the nicest guitar. It's so lovely. You're buying it because you're going, I play fucking rock and roll.
Yeah, it's got a vibe to it, hasn't it?
It has. Yeah. I love it. Love it.
Yeah. Well done, Epiphone. You're done good.
Really cool.
You've done
really
good.
Cool. And they've not taken the mick with the price.
No.
So, very cool.
Yeah, and on that, I think it's the time to wrap the podcast for this week. We are going to extend a thank you to you wonderful listener, you. If you are on YouTube, go on at Fret Talk Podcast and subscribe to us, if you will. Throw a like on the video.
Do it.
Because it helps. It helps push us out to more people. We're going to extend a a thank you to Affordaboard/Trilogy Effects, who are amazing. You find it all at affordaboard.co.uk. Anyway, check them out. Like, check out the lineup. The stuff is fantastic. And we're going to extend a thank you to our Patreon backers who, for as little as $2 a month, you can be part of the exclusive Patreon premium crew, which allows you to have your name read out on every podcast, but also gives you some additional Patreon content every week as well. We've got our premium Patreon backers are as follows. We've got Mr. Adam Yeomans of Chef Turn Effects. We've got Mr. Hugh G. Rection. Fioing. We've got Mr. Mike Oxlong. Fioing. We've got Mr. Gary Goldencock. Fioing. Got Mr. Ben Fletcher of Fletcher Pickups. We've got Mr. Brian Gower of the Tone Jerks podcast, the Second Button podcast, and of the Rails podcast. We've got Mr. Diabetes Foot. We've got Mr. Jason Morton of Jason Morton 82 and of at PBOD. We've got Mr. Gareth Brand. We've got Mr. DJ Play Nice. We've got Mr. Crazed Fandango. And we've got Mr. Mike Phelan. If you want to support us as well, we have got a free tier for the Patreon, and you can join that and have your name shouted out on every episode of the Fret Talk podcast. You also gain access
Actually shout it then.
Yeah, I'm not going to shout them. But there's also an additional, weirdly, a guitar playing tutorial that was posted up on the on the free tier of the Fret Talk podcast this week. So, like, if you want to check that out, all you need to do is sign up to the Patreon and you get access to that.
Proper cagey, though.
It is. It's very cagey. It's hopefully will teach you how to visualise the fretboard a little bit. Yeah. A bit like that. So our free tier are as follows. We've got Mr. Brett, Dave, Harry Wallington, James Bragg, JD Fosho, Jimmy Smith, John, Johnny Goat, Johnny Cambridge, Julian Nielsen, Kamal Singh, Kent, the entirety thereof, Steve Snyder, Leon Pesticcio, Marlers, Matthew Dang, Matthew Quinn, Michael Burns, Michael Levinson, Mika Popoden, Mike, Nico Musi, Perry Wright, Raphael Fomaren, Ross Philpott, Jack Richards, Simon Fricker. We've got Vaughan Murray. What you see is not what you get. We've got William Crown, Fank Brack, Michael Ribovich, Rich Gretzky, Aris Agassade, Pedalboards of Doom, Wriggles the Clown, is Danny DeVito, Disco Bear. Yeah. If you want to find me online, I'm BudgetPedalChap. Find me at Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Threads, and Blogspot, all at // BudgetPedalChap. You find one of them, you find them all. This week, of course, featured that video where I do a little bit of a rant about Doom effects, but also a video about the TC Electronic Dark Matter. It's a good pedal. It's definitely not as metal as you'd think it would be, being called the Dark Matter, but it is a very cool pedal. Lee, where can we find you online?
Hiding.
Okay. And Alex, where can we find you online?
On Facebook, Pedalboards of Doom, just making sure everyone plays nice. And everything to do with my band, Donker Knuffle.
Bless you.
Absolutely. So, from myself, Mr. Budget Pedal Chap, from Lee Babada, and from Mr. Riggs, it will be a tatty bye and good night for this week. Ta-ra a bit, people. Bye. Au revoir.
See ya.
Au revoir. Can you believe I was thrown out of a church for claiming that Jesus had a lisp? It was a real slap in the face.